Adam, congratulations on the success of Adam Ruins Everything on Netflix. Such a big hit.
Thank you.
And the show, this is what I love, the show is so influential. Is it true that kids have been ruining their class lessons as a result?
Oh, yeah, kids. I mean, we didn't expect the show to be watched by kids. It's on at 10 p.m., but I guess some kids stay up late, you know, or they're watching
10 p.m., how late? Oh my God, who watches TV that late? That's ridiculous.
I mean, like, 7-year-olds are watching our show, and parents tweeted me, they're like, my kids stood up in their class during when they were teaching about Columbus and said, that's not true, I learned it on Adam Ruins Everything, and they got in trouble, but then it led to a good discussion, which is like the cutest thing ever. Because I was the type of kid who I would stand up in class and be like, are you sure about this? Like, I thought I read, and I would always go, shut up, sit down, you know? But I love the idea that I'm creating like thousands of little me's who are like causing disruption in classrooms all over the country. Because I think class can, you know, school can use a little bit of disruption.
100%.
Like, get past a lesson and then have a real conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, speaking of ruining things, Dion, I hear that you recently had a word ruined for you. Is that true?
Well, black people, we always say conversate. And
No, I say conversate as well. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing. I say conversate.
we say conversate,
Yeah.
but it's not it hasn't been a word. It never was a word
Did you know conversate's not a word?
until recently.
They
Until
knew that.
recently, they just put in the dictionary that you can say conversate. The word is converse. You're supposed to say, I converse with someone.
That sounds dumb.
And not conversate. But now they put the word conversate in, so now we can use the word conversate.
Well, but see, here's the thing. You were right to use, if people understood you and you're using the word, it's being used consistently, that's a word, and the dictionary just caught up with you. That's how I look at it. You don't need a dictionary to tell you what to say.
What's a beautiful perspective right
I
there.
wish you would have ruined that for me then.
Yeah. So I'm sure, you know, you have so many fans. Like I said, your show is so influential. What is the craziest thing that someone has done or said to you that you've heard from a fan?
The weird example is when people come up and say, we didn't get our son circumcised because of you. Which is, I'm proud of, but that's a very profound effect to have on someone's life. And not why I got into comedy, but hey, I'll take it, you know? Like, I hope when these kids, you know, in 17, 18 years, they'll give me a phone call and they'll be like, thank you. You know what I mean?
That is a big effect, I will say. I don't know if I should give you a high. I'm giving you a high five, I guess.
No, give it, you know. Yeah.
I give you a high five, yes.
Yeah, high five.
Way to affect that.
It's a good, it's fine, you know, it's fine to get it done, but you don't have to get it done. And so people, when they think twice about the tradition, you know.
I've never high-fived about circumcision, so that was a first for me. Speaking of Netflix, Dion, congrats on your special. It is cold party, y'all. Hysterical. I'm asking you this, as someone who does comedy and is up here every day, do things always play out the way you think they're gonna play out, or does there a reaction from an audience where you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that reaction?
I mean, yeah, like, absolutely. Sometimes, like, on my special, I do jokes sometimes that I know don't work. Because it's funny. It's funny to see me not be funny, I think. See, look right now. Everybody's busting up. They're like, he's not funny.
And have you ever had a scenario where you thought a joke was bad and you're like, oh, I guess I'm a genius. I guess this is funny.
In this special, I'm about to be funny. So I said, does Arby's, the word Arby's, is it actually them saying RB, which is short for roast beef?
You just blew my mind right now. Literally blew my mind. It's not even funny. I think you're brilliant.
Right. I thought it was, I don't know. And people was like, yeah. I was like, no. I needed this reaction. This is the reaction I was looking for. The one you